To find out why the recent rises in measles cases are causing so much concern, we'll need to look at the data for particular countries. There are big differences between countries, but these differences are lost when we combine the data for the entire world. Media reports often mention statistics about the size of the increases in measles cases. For example, the United States saw a 240% increase in cases in 2019 compared to 2018. But what exactly does this mean? This is an example of a percentage change, which compares the size of a change to the original value. You can calculate percentage changes for yourself using the data in line graphs. You just need to follow two steps. First, calculate the amount of change, then convert this into a percentage. First, we need to focus on just 2 points in the graph. In this case, we have a graph of measles cases in the US, and we want to compare 2019 to 2018. The number of cases in 2018 is the original value for the time period we're interested in. The number of cases in 2019 is the new value. To find the size of the change, we need to find the difference between these two values, which means subtracting one from the other. We write this as an equation. The amount of change is equal to the new value minus the original value. In this example, the amount of change is 1276 minus 375, which gives us 901. This is a positive number, so it represents an increase. A negative number would represent a decrease. So the number of cases increased by 901 in 2019 compared to 2018. We can get a better sense of how big this increase is by comparing it to the original value that we started with. We calculate the percentage change by dividing the amount of change by the original value, then multiplying it by 100. In our example, the percentage change is 901 divided by 375, which is 2.4. Multiplying this by 100 gives us an increase of 240%. You can see on the graph that a 240% increase is a big rise in measles cases from one year to the next. For comparison, this is how the graph would look if there had been a 100% increase, or doubling, 0% or no change, or a 50% decrease, or halving. So according to this graph, 2019 was the worst year for measles in the US in over 20 years. But it's also important to step back and put this into perspective. If we look even further back, we see that there were far higher numbers of cases 60 years ago. The introduction of a measles vaccine in 1963 caused a dramatic drop in the number of infections. The vaccine was so successful that measles was declared eliminated in the US in 2000. So even though we're not seeing the huge numbers of the past, any large percentage increase is cause for concern, especially when the disease can be prevented by a safe and effective vaccine.